Gemini, I heard they're giving out consolation prizes for the best performance. Something real petty like that. What's up, guys? Welcome to my channel. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Eccentric RockStar'Seed, and I have another intuitive message. Gemini, take what resonates, leave what does not. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. It's something real funny about where you're coming from and bridging that to where you're going. All right, I have 8 decks of cards out here. You can't see all of them, but I do. Okay, because they're giving me messages. Look at that. Look at my fingers. Where you're coming from is giving you the sudden realization that you're seeing where you're incompatible. The comedy of it is someone makes you laugh now. It's something that they said. The premonition that I got is you realize somebody was just really kissing your ass for what they needed from you. They don't really care. You dig? And it's something about, it's a bridge to where, you know how you, Geminis, you can be very social. So you meet people all the time. It doesn't necessarily guarantee infidelity at all. In fact, there is no infidelity. And if you interacted with someone, you don't feel like it's infidelity. Now you're coming to the realization as why it doesn't feel like infidelity, just in case you did. But in this case, like, because you're emotionally checked out of where you're coming from versus where you're going. You're figuring out what's the missing puzzle piece. I'll give you an example. You see our economy right now? You see the bridge between the last president and our current president. You see the difference, the vast difference. Only strike that and reverse it. It's like where you came from, you got the president, you coming from the president we got now, and where you're going is the president that was here last term. What does that mean? The quality is different. The business savvy is very different. Dig. The friendship is really friendship based. Okay? This is somebody where you're going now is somebody you want to be friends with, somebody you can go the distance with. This is what was missing before. This person that you're coming from, or this experience that you're coming from, is showing where y'all lack friendship at the core. You could be surface level friends, but lack friendship at the core. You're learning to forgive. And right now it's giving you, like where you're coming from, it's giving you that creativity and that inspiration to work on and build it in a way where you're realizing your mistakes from the past and is making you build on a better foundation. So that the cards based off the cards that all I did was flip the decks upside down. Before I shuffle, I always get an idea of where I'm going with this conversation and the premonition when I just flip the deck upside down. And whatever's on the bottom kind of tells me what's in the subconscious or the conscience. So where you're coming from is making you realize you got the 4 of Wands. You got the card of I see clearly now. I see clearly. Okay? I'm willing to forgive. I willingly forgive. I breathe love into my vision, and I see with compassion and understanding. My clear insight is reflected in my outer sight. You got train. A lot of these are my decks where I'm using the independent cards. Y'all like better business partners than you are lovers. And then you have children. How your love life is being affected by children. What does that mean? One of you is either one of you can have children or don't have children. The other one is family oriented. That's an example. Okay? Train. You cannot teach somebody. Well, first of all, both of you can't, neither one of you can criticize what you don't have, lifestyle wise. So if somebody doesn't have children or can't have children, you've never raised children. You can't tell nobody what it's like to raise children or what the etiquettes and what the tools it takes to raise children, even though there's no rule book to parenting. Somebody's deeply critical and severely judgmental about somebody who is in the lifestyle of raising children. I feel like what you realize about this person, Gemini, if it's not you, this person is deflecting so many of their insecurities on you. They tried to make you feel like it was something you wasn't doing, when in actuality, you just incompatible in a sense where we don't lead the same lifestyle. So now I realize our long-term goals is not the same. So you don't have all of what it takes to coerce and assist me and my family to a peaceful, tranquil, productive, strong foundation. Like somebody got to be that fist. Whether you blending families or making new children, doesn't matter. But whatever you already have established, it doesn't work. So the thing I got about comedy, someone makes you laugh now, where someone brings you joy. Like you could just laugh with this person and it feels good. What you get from the other person, like the decks that I use to bridge the gap to where you're going now. This deck is going to show the spiritual connection. What is it? Where are you spiritually tapped in? Or what is it about this person that taps you in? You personally, it deeper connects you in your own spiritual journey. I do see a lot of green. Okay, you got the Seven of Pentacles. Like so many of these cards are green. And the self-love. Connect with Earth, which is number 13 is on this card. So this is a person who has depth of transformation energy. This person has all of what it takes to keep you grounded. So what you're trying to do now is train, where you're getting the bridging the gap. It's like, okay, so this person I have more in common with. We have the same lifestyle. So if I'm gonna put my heart and soul into something, this is my training card that says train on it. You see how they working out? I'm going to physically put myself in a position, not just spiritually and emotionally. It's easy to do that because I'm that way. But I'm going to put myself in a position to build this relationship. You see the cards I just told you? This is where you're coming from, is what's motivating you to go for what you know. What's more compatible? Four of Wands. That's friendship. That's celebration. Some people call it the twin flame card. Soulmates. You are soulmates with somebody. One is a karmic soulmate and one is a lifelong friendship, loveship, mothership, fathership, partnership. But it's partnerships in both. It's just one is teaching you what you don't need, where you're not going in life. It teaches you that this is an unnecessary alternative route. Like, I got sense of direction. It's like somebody trying to use a GPS system when they already have sense of direction. The GPS system is going to slow you down. It'll still get you there, but it'll slow you down. What's the point? That's how you're thinking now. So you realize you have to forgive. You see clearly now, so you're able to forgive. It's like we were attached. I don't have that anger in my heart no more. I still love, but I don't practice it by being angry with my past no more. I'm not angry that you can't be what I need you to be. I'm not angry about what didn't go my way. I forgive you. That's why I got this here. The comedies. It's like, because you look at the narrative, you look at the skits and the different storylines, it's like you got two people interacting, and then you got two people interacting. It's just, it flows, Ralph. It flows. What else? Something about you being old friends. You feel like old, long-time friends with somebody. It's like, Seven of Pentacles is on the futuristic side. Is the one where you're bridging the space. So we're going to put all the ones in the future to the side right now. Because we're starting with these. Children, train. You see clearly. Four Wands. Doesn't matter about where you're at. I feel like this is the energy of where you're going. It doesn't matter where I've been, it's where I'm going. Let your friends help you. This correlates with the other part of the premonition. Go ahead and express your love. So you could be, if you're a man or woman, you're sitting down, you're seeking counsel with a friend. Somebody who's older, wiser, or just wiser. They don't necessarily have to be older. But you're explaining the experience. Is like, you're making this person understand, okay, you have a connection or you have stability. And you want to create more stability, but what's more aligned with you? It's not enough to just say you have stability anymore. What they're saying is, when you find out somebody is selfish with you, you dump them. If you think about a Bronx Tale, the movie, where he was sitting in the car with the old head he looked up to, Sonny told him, If that woman don't reach over and open that car door for you, she's selfish, dump her. But if a woman opens the car door for you, that means she's selfless. She's a great one. She's one of the great ones. And you don't come across the great ones every day. So this is like, the advice that he's giving you, Gemini, is correlating with how you feel about a brand new experience. It's like a whole new world. Where I get that from is this. This gives me Aladdin vibes. It's like a whole new, you fell in love with somebody, but you want to make sure you handle it right. I don't feel like you doubt it. You trust that it's everything you think it is. And you're doing necessary things to solidify it and make sure the person don't think it's okay to leave. You want the person to understand without you being too aggressive. I think that's your nature, to just go in for the gusto and just say, nah, you mine. But you're doing little things that will secure that person and making them understand that they can stay. You want them to stay. And you're being consistent with the train card. So what happened to the other connection is it's only a matter of time before the physical part of the separation exists. It may take a while, but you're giving it a fair chance. You're giving that person a fair chance to get on their own 2 feet before you physically separate yourself from that person. But at the same time, you also don't know if the stability you already have is not going to turn itself around. But even if it does, you with that fluidity, that fluid energy, it's like, I've already found something that is conducive with what's right for me, so I would keep it anyway. And that's the creative spark in you. Somebody woke up something in you that has been asleep for a little while. So the next card you got is, as I forgive myself, I leave behind all feelings of not being good enough, and I'm free to love myself. That's right, Gemini. Don't let nobody feel like, and then you got the 5 of Pentacles. So you're abandoning people, places, and things, and look what's underneath that. Queen of Pentacles, 6 of Cups, and the Lovers. This can also be your North Node versus your South Node. And you letting your friends coerce you and give you real positive advice. You're open to receive it. This person didn't realize your heart was open like that. But they said something slick, and it made you realize this person's just here, just kissing ass for what they can get. It's cool though. I'm gonna play that role like I don't know. That's what they're doing. Things happen for a reason. So with that 5 of Pentacles and forgiving yourself, you're abandoning emotions or unhealthy spaces, mindset, unhealthy habits that keep you in that mindset, that keep you feeling like you're not good enough. Somebody obviously made you feel like you're good enough. Someone could have made you feel like your sex is not that great. Someone could have made you feel like you just don't fit the bill. But they want some money from you. Or they want companionship. They have a fear of abandonment issues or fear of being alone, or they could have felt like you have abandonment issues or fear of being alone. So what they were doing, it felt like they were deflecting their insecurities on you, as well, like you realize they're the ones with the abandonment issues. I may have been through a lot, but I feel good about myself. I feel good about where I'm at. I feel good about who I am. And that's a positive thing. That's on the up and up for me, because I couldn't have attracted something more for me if I was in this space. That's somebody who's scared to lose me, but they don't know how to love me properly because they don't have what it takes to love me properly. I created an environment that felt more like a business. It ended up being like a business contract. I feel like you projected some of your insecurities on them too. How can you break the rules in your niche? How can you create momentum? How can you zag when everybody else zig? That's like your authenticity with the Lovers here. Your authenticity speaks for itself. I feel like you paint your life in bold, pretty colors. Where you could be with somebody who seemed like y'all were good friends. Y'all probably were better off as friends. That's what I feel like. But when you look at this, you see somebody, you're going from somebody who has the energy of a 5 of Pentacles, who's petty. You know how I feel about my 5s. It's only a 5, and a 5 could be changed. So it's like going to the 5 and 10 cent store or having something that is cheap in value, but if I get enough of y'all, it's going to turn into quality. Versus Chanel number 5. Dig? Chanel number 5 is on a whole nother caliber. It's in a different tax bracket to be able to purchase Chanel number 5. So that's the Queen of Pentacles, the most valued queen in the deck. And then you got the 6 of Cups, which is the Lovers, which does represent nostalgia energy, soulmate energy, more compatibility. This is somebody who would be great with children or around my children or give me more children. That's the Queen of Pentacles, who balanced the checkbook and the house at the same time, if she had to. And then you got another 6, which is your energy, and that's the Lovers. That's authenticity, true to yourself. Somebody just gave you the mental space to be you, and they're grounded at the same time. But when I get to the 4 decks that's going to describe that Queen of Pentacles, who's in that Lover's energy, this is a spiritual evolution. It's like, I would marry this person every day. Even if you don't feel like that yet, the person feel like that about you. But y'all know y'all in it for the long haul. You may be a little nervous. I see a lot of shyness because of where both of y'all coming from with the 5 of Pentacles. The environment you created for yourself, just either being codependent on the spectrum of, I'm strong enough to help you through your shit, and you end up being dragged down because that energy is not reciprocatory. Or you could have been working through some things and it wasn't enough self-love practice, so you attracted somebody who was at that lower calibration, that lower, like I said, new mindset, new results. You elevated your mindset, especially if you want to get different results. If you keep thinking and acting the same way, nothing will change in your business. So it's like you want some shit now where it's like, I turn every experience into an opportunity. Each problem has a solution. All experiences are opportunities for me to learn and grow. I'm safe. You feel safe with this person. That's why you don't mind going a distance or putting whatever it takes. I hear Anita Baker, whatever it takes. That's on her album Compositions. So at some point, you're going to express your love for this person. You're either going on a retreat or you're coming from a retreat. Somebody could think they're bridging a gap in their relationship, but you could be planning a handsome divorce from this person, from the previous person, bridging a gap to where you're going. It's just you're handling it very well, very patient. It's time to disconnect from the world. Okay? We got to have that heart-to-heart conversation where you can't show off in front of my people. I can't show off in front of your people. You dig what I'm saying? It's going to be a real honest heart-to-heart conversation, and whatever you learn from that, it's going to seal the deal. And the religious factors was upside down. So that's, again, lacking. What I get from that is a lack of spiritual connection. I feel like this correlates with the energy from my Cancer reading, where the Cancer person is like, I've been all about this person for years, maybe a couple years, maybe longer than that. And I haven't been feeding into myself. It's like y'all both realize where you're disconnected, but neither wants to be the first to say goodbye because you don't want to be faced with guilt, like, it's you. But the more you practice self-love, Gemini, the easier it's going to become because you got new mindset, new results. It's like, I'm on a new level. I know what I want. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. You could think, I never noticed this, but it's a crown over top of this woman's head. This is that Queen of Pentacles, you see. That woman of value. You know what I'm saying? This person covers all bases. This person knows how to pray. This person has God in their life. This person teaches their children how to have God in life. This person leads a very humble lifestyle. But you also know with that Queen of Pentacles, if you see that, you know everybody else see it too. So everybody's going to want this person. That's why you're doing little subtle things, not to be petty, but to make sure this person knows, I want to get to know you. I want to be your friend. I'm going to be everything you need. You don't have to worry about it. And it's not coming from a space of codependency. It's coming from a space of progress. Like, you're inspiring me to be everything. And then the let go of control issues came out in reverse too. You allowing the situation to unfold naturally. That could have been an error of judgment along with the religious factors being in the reverse too. So these two are concerns you've had from your past experience bridging into your new experiences. Like, okay, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to practice what didn't work or what I wasn't doing, what I could have been stronger at in this experience, or who I've been, and you just fixating on yourself. You're not even playing the blame game. It's like you seeing where you still need to grow or where you could have done things differently, but you realize it was just a space that I was in because I wasn't growing and evolving like I should have. You dig? I'm going to put these cards away so I can talk about the other person. I want you to know I'm very proud of you, Michael. This was flipped over. So while you may be, this person could have told you they want out. I need a chance to get on my feet, but I want out, Gemini. They could have said something along those lines, expecting you to be down on yourself. But I feel like what they did was use reverse psychology. They meant for you to feel like this in the Three of Swords. But I feel like it was a secretive thing. It's like we don't connect on too many important areas that would keep a relationship evolved. It's like, now I see that the movie, he's just not that into you at the end. The woman who was getting her house redone or just moved into a house where they're like, throughout the whole movie, she was getting her house remodeled or something, getting it ready to live. They lived in it, but they had workers, construction workers coming in and working on the house throughout the whole movie. And at the end, it was perfect. But at the same time, the whole disconnect with the husband, he fell in love with a woman he met in a grocery store. And he was getting all the stuff from her that he wasn't getting from his wife. And at the end, his wife was like, we never have sex. Like, realistically, what do I expect him to do? He's supposed to go out and get it from somebody else because I was too controlling. We just were better business partners than we are lovers. And it was a thing where he started smoking cigarettes because he was trying to force a narrative that wasn't compatible for him. You dig what I'm saying? And she was like, are you smoking? No, I'm not smoking. He was lying. I'm not smoking. You don't want to be in a space where you have to lie to kick it, to keep something together. You've reached that point where you have that fluidity. You just want to let go of control issues. I feel like you're going to tell somebody whatever the new experience is, we got to be more compatible religiously. I don't know where that's coming from, but you have a fear and you want to talk to this person about it, but you're shy. And this is going to go on and express your love. But you're patient. You're patient. You dig what I'm saying? Like, you know this is going to take some time, and this is your energy with the new friend, like vitality and joy. It would be a joy. It's like that person taps you into your inner child. And that person brings you peace. And you still have the Seven of Pentacles and 2 decks. We're going to keep that too. And the King of Cups. I'm in love with her, man. This is what you telling a friend. Like, I'm really in love with her. And my feelings, this is a mature man. This is somebody who's wise, who's fair, who doesn't disrespect. It's like, I'm going to get this done, and I'm not going to disrespect nobody about it. And when I moved the cards, I didn't even realize this was here. This is true love. This is the romance of a lifetime. Am I supposed to let this go out of fear and shyness? Okay? Each problem has a solution. New mindset, new results. I need that. Not codependent. I'm not codependent, or I just need her. And this gentleman, whoever you're talking to, it could be a man or a woman. But what I feel like is they're wiser in a way where they are telling you, okay, we might have side girls on the side or women on the side that we use for this or that. But this one, I feel like she don't belong on the side. This one needs to leave altogether, and this one belongs in the driver's seat. This one is driving her own car. So she doesn't really need you. She wants you.
Okay.
Why you do that, son?
I know. Okay.
Why you do that? That's all right. See that? There's no, I don't know, interruptions. You don't want no interruptions with where you're going. So you're being super creative and super strategic. It may come off as sneaky, but I don't think you mean it that way. I don't think you mean it that way. But your mind and your heart is made up. Like, you're operating from a heart space, which makes better logical decisions. Hold on, y'all. I got to fix this bag. what I feel like you're getting from this person, this person who you're seeking counsel with, is like, I can really go the distance with this person. They advising you to take your time. Don't go in there like you normally do. Like, treat it like a virgin. Like treat yourself like a virgin. Like, you need somebody to take their time with you because you're inexperienced. You might think this person is inexperienced in certain things, so you're gonna allow that person time, because there's so much love on a deeper velocity with the Six of Cups and the Lovers. Like, you know that's your person. You know that this has all the potential. You know that God sent you this person in friendship to evolve you, to heal you. This person heals your heart space. You heal something. You heal the root chakra, or the root chakra in you. It's either one of y'all heals the root chakra, which is about keeping you grounded. But if this is the Queen of Pentacles, this can even be you, Gemini, showing up for this person. And you could be healing the heart chakra for one, and the other person could be healing the root chakra. I hear Ari Lennox. This is the Seven of Pentacles in this deck. Like, this person, classy. The person, your new person, is classy. And this is what I was talking about in regards to the number 13, was being grounded. And that makes sense that Queen of Pentacles came out. And this was on the bottom. This is a lot with the heart space, with the heart chakra. So this one. Somebody's grounded in what they're about to do next. And this is also correlating with what you've been doing in regards to your self-love. You've been maintaining a lot. I see why you like this person so much. Parvati. You see that? How they love? You got Kylie. This bitch ain't nothing to be played with. This that Scorpio third death of transformation energy. This person got what it takes to tame you, to tame that wild side. Karma. Karma is good and bad. Karma is lessons. So that could be bridging where you came from and where you're going. And you have Yamas. We're going to talk about it, though. Don't worry about it. I'm about to tell you what all this stuff means. So aromatherapy. This person smells good. You think this person smells really good. All right, but how has it been for you? Let's talk about the impact this person has on you. I feel like you had a blocked intuition before you met this person, that she's opening up your chakras. This person is very spiritual and religious. I feel like there's religion and a person's awareness that they have supernatural abilities, not like black magic. I don't mean it like that. I mean like they strong intuition, strong psychic senses. They pick up things in their body as a somatic psychic sense that they could tell what's going on. They could read the room better than most. So for you, Gemini, I don't know if this person prays a lot or is teaching you to pray a lot, but you definitely go in depth. Again with the 6, that's a 24. This person, you go deep with this person. You do go deep with this person. Another 7. Supernatural abilities are working in your favor. If you see 7-7 or 7-7-7 or 4 7s at a time, supernatural abilities, that's God working in your favor. And massage. This person don't have to do much to turn you on. But this also gives me a catering vibe. Like, I want to take care of you. I want to make sure you feel really good. Like, you rubbing on this person rubbing on you. They make you feel like a multi-millionaire, if you're not one already. And there you go, the burning bowl ritual. This is about forgiveness. I can forgive my past. I don't have that anger in my heart about what people couldn't be for me showing up, and now I got somebody. It's like it could have been a long journey. If you got that 3 of Wands, the 3 of Wands is here. So that's about patience and virtue. It's like, all right, I'm not going to be mad that I don't have it. I'm going to just be patient and let it come in. And it's been a little while. I give it like 12 to 15 months. You've been patient. And and through that process, you've been learning how to let go of stuff that didn't serve you. You're trying to, bring your spirits up. And that's a 7 on there too. And the massage has 34. That's a 7. And you got 7 of Pentacles twice. All right, I'm going to start telling you what all this stuff means. Because this is talking about chakras. This is your heart chakra right here. You really feel this shit in your soul with the flow like water. Like, this is somebody who got deep, intense energy or have water placements in their chart. With the 13, that's Scorpio. That's a death and transformation in the traditional tarot deck. But your heart has opened to new possibilities. And the light is coming through to soothe its once dark corners. So you graduated about something. This love heals all and allows you to see all people for their greatest potential, including yourself. I feel like this really starts with yourself. But by putting down your armor, you're truly able to use the intelligence of your heart, which always guides you in the right direction. So you trust in the journey of what you're feeling. It may not always make sense to the mind, and that goes back to what I said. It could be like an overlapping, but I don't feel like you're overlapping or being selfish, or this is why you don't feel like it's infidelity. For those who feel like they have more than one connection, it doesn't feel like infidelity. It feels like I'm bridging where I came from and where I'm going. It's a deep reflection of where I'm at, where I'm coming from, and where I'm going. But you don't fixate too much of where you've been, because you already started the self-love journey, and that's probably how you got this new connection in. We don't argue. We don't have the potential in arguing with the Six of Swords. We happy. I'm happy with this person. The Sun card, because what I get is the Queen of Cups and the Five of Swords. The way I show up for people as a Queen of Cups, that could be like a therapist or if it's not an actual therapist, this is a person who's emotionally intelligent. And I do see the King of Cups out here. So for me to channel the Queen of Cups and the Five of Swords is like, I show up for people who don't know how to show up for me a lot. I'm healing that about myself because it created a boundary. I'm creating a boundary. The Six of Swords is where you're at. It's like, this person know how to be that Queen of Cups and Five of Swords for me. They can listen to my trials and tribulations and not interpret it as baggage. Sometimes people do come as baggage when they do that shit as manipulation. This person is not manipulative. This person come with that healing energy. With the heart space. Like, I can really take her serious with the grounded shit. Like, I take this person serious. I don't judge this person's person, don't judge me. We've both been through a lot. When you truly live a heart-centered life, there's nothing left to fear. So now I feel like you done got into a space where it's like, I don't care. But your color is green. Maybe your favorite color is green, Gemini. Now, Babyyy, this was my favorite card for a long time. I'm about to tell you what that means. You're not a person who associates deities with the Most High. You're somebody who follows the commandments strictly. And the first one is, don't put no God or nothing before me. So this Babyyy talks about devotion and love. And when you get this card in your reading, it's like you've taken immense action towards becoming your highest self. Babyyy, why is it nicknamed Babyyy? Because this was a person who was in love with unattainable Shiva, who was deep in the mountains, practicing yoga and detached from the material world. She knew he needed the feminine to bring him down to earth, but he was totally inaccessible. Instead of begging and pleading, Babyyy decided to become her highest self and seek enlightenment through yoga. Yoga could actually mean yoga for you, or metaphoric for whatever, how it resonates with how y'all bridge the gap to bond with each other. Her family objected, saying women can't be yogists, but she headed to the mountains anyway, where she stood in a frigid stream balancing on her one leg for a countable months or years. Eventually, Shiva felt her immense energy and fell in love with her because of her strength and determination. Babyyy represents commitment to practice, unbreakable willpower, and the power of self-transformation. So continue, Gemini, your journey towards enlightenment. What I get from that is you sat there waiting with the Three of Wands, and it to end up being a Three of Swords. You end up waiting. You felt like a fool for a minute, where you could have been waiting for somebody to be that Babyyy for you. because you were the provider for this person. Unattainable Shiva has a dual message. This particular unattainable Shiva, where you might have been stabilized at for a long time, is based off of emotions, of feelings of rejection, of previous heartbreak. And this person really agitated that Three of Swords for you, where they may have come off like y'all was partners, thick as thieves, we won, we should be together. This motherfucker's a narcissist. I don't know why it came out like that. But I feel like this person end up being a narcissist. All they do is agitate rejection, pain, and all that kind of stuff. I'm sorry, baby. I didn't mean to do it. You forgive me? Mommy, love you. Love you. Can I finish my reading? Okay. I'm sorry, y'all. My baby was trying to put his hand on me or something, and I kind of moved it while I was talking. So he's like, I don't care. I don't know if you heard that, but I'm sorry, baby. I didn't mean to make you feel like that. Okay? That's significant. That's somebody who don't know how to apologize or don't know how to make things right when there's a inconvenience and disconnect, or it could be unintentional. You could have made excuses for this person or experience where it's like, well, they didn't mean it. They didn't realize it was coming off that way. But the apology never followed up. Because you was thinking that way, not the person. The person speaks from a place of cynicism. They're always constantly challenging you mentally. And their words are sharp, or can be sharp. So you reach the space, you're going from the Three of Swords to the Six of Swords. With the Three of Wands and the Sun in the middle, that's bridging the gap to keep you from constantly arguing and disagreeing. Like, you're not arguing no more. You let go of control issues. So the other half of the unattainable Shiva is where you're at now. This is somebody who's a Queen of Pentacles, who's strong and independent. Now, how does that person, how do I warm that person up into realizing, hey, I'm not like everybody else. I can help you. I can really show up for you. I can really be what you thought your last person was. And I think y'all both mirror each other in that energy with the Six of Cups. Like, y'all both realize where y'all came from. That Three of Swords, now you're moving to Six of Swords. So both of y'all is practicing self-love. And y'all attracted each other. It was fated. I'm proud of you, Gemini. Very proud of you. Now, Kylie, what I like about her is she's about destruction, dissolution, and ecstasy. If you get her in your reading, bruh, if you get her in your reading, it's like you're at a space where it's a time for radical rebirth. That's where that death and transformation is. So you put these two together. It's like, this motherfucker don't come in until it's time for change. She looked like Medusa, but she's not Medusa. It's like this person you like now is fierce, erratic, and untamed. So that could be where it's like, all right, I'm going to just take my time with this person and just show the person I'm consistent because I want this person, but I'm trying not to go in for the gusto and be too aggressive and mess it up. That's because you believe that's your true love, and I think it is too, Gemini. But the part of you that is this woman represents the part of you that's afraid to give full control because you don't know where it's going to take you. That's how head over heels you are for this person. I want to put this person in a driver's seat, but I let love lead me before, but that was like puppy love compared to the love I feel now. So you might be comparing it. Like, I did feel this way before, but this is going to be so much more grown up, mature, and intense than where you came from. So to give this person a driver's seat, she has that ability to destroy all disillusion and bring you face to face with your darkest shadows without causing the mental anguish. That's why this person mirrors you as the Queen of Cups and the Five of Swords. She challenges everything that needs to be addressed so you can fix it and keep on going. So this person is like, in my premonition, it's like even therapists need a therapist. So this person is showing up as your therapist, and you're still a therapist for other people. People still call on you for help. You know, but you're coming from a deep place of love. She demolishes the ego that creates the boundary between you and your higher self, and that's what she did. That's why this is here. Like, you bring me joy, like Anita Baker. Like, you bring me joy. I could be around you all day, every day. I can. She is the ecstasy experience in an orgasm. About that, I feel like you're scared to climax with this person because you know that that's going to put them in the driver's seat fearlessly and selflessly. You're not ready to do that. You're still shy about that part. But y'all can pray together. Y'all have bold self-expression. She's even strong. This person is strong with children. This person pushes out children who can do childbirth standing on her head. That's how strong this person is. Like, she don't want the epidural. She just want to push the baby out. If you haven't experienced that with that person, you dreamed about this person pushing babies out for you. I see that with the Sun card. You want a baby with this person. But you know, this person teaches you how to trust the process and allow yourself to release all your limitations so you can become one with the bliss that you are. I feel like this person is just as patient with you as you are with them. And you got karma. Karma kind of speaks for itself, but I'm going to still tell you what the advice is. You see how delicate and how I take my time in your reading, Gemini? That's your energy. It's like new mindset, new results. You can't rush it. You gotta let the seasonings marinate before you cook it. Like, you can't cook your meat fresh out the refrigerator. It's too cold. You gotta give it 30 minutes to kind of take that chill off and then cook it. But if you wait too long, it'll spoil. You see what I'm saying? You gotta have balance. But this is like the sum of one action. It's like this. I saw the Seven of Pentacles is here twice. And that's about reaping what you sow. You get what your hands call for. But it's representing positive karma for you. You've done a lot of good on this planet, and you've done a lot of good for a lot of people. And the Most High is rewarding you in all your favors. And you're starting to realize life is starting to feel a lot easier, a little bit more colorful, a lot more beautiful. You dig what I'm saying? That's what you see. That's all that you see in this person. It's like this person colors and bright colors just like you. I never met somebody so much like me. You're walking towards your path of your north node. This person directs you to your north node. So with the Lover's card here, that's your north node versus your south node. You're coming from your south node and moving to your north node. You see that? Bringing all this together. Because you're adding the tarot cards. The tarot cards really further amplify on what I'm already picking up. I really don't need the tarot cards, but I like to show y'all that. Okay? And it creates the greatest karma one can experience. Like, you know you safe. You know that you in there. You know that you struck big with this person. But with all due respect, Gemini, you deserve it. You earned it. You think that's why you're so confident. And that's why you don't feel like it's infidelity. This is my gift. That had nothing to do with infidelity. So continue devoting your life to service of the Most High, and life will continue to unfold its wonders. You must have tightened up on your religion somewhere along the lines, Gemini. I feel like you have. It's like if you wasn't praying every day, you're starting to do that more. And you don't just pray every day, you pray more than once a day. I feel like that with you. So then you have Yamas. God he don't forsake people. When you show up, he show up. You dig? And with every difficulty comes two eases. This is about universal mortality. What do I mean? Gemini, your kindness, compassion, and generosity beams all around you. This is somebody who sees your value. You see how it's like little diamonds on the picture? You see that? This is how somebody look at you, like you're a diamond in the rough. Like somebody left a whole emerald 8.5 decillionaire diamond. That's the value of the diamond. What is a decillionaire? People probably can't count past trillionaire, but the highest number is a decillionaire. You dig what I'm saying? That's like up there. I don't know anybody who's a decillionaire, but you feel like one, and somebody sees your value as you being a decillionaire. You don't believe me? Look it up. This is what somebody sees in you. You display to all living things. Everything you display, it doesn't go unnoticed. This person pick up everything about you. You can ask somebody, you can ask this person, this new person, or this new experience, a random question about you, thinking that they don't know, and they answer it on the spot. Only honesty flows from your lips. That's a big thing. You've been lied to before with that Three of Swords. Everything has to be truth and honest and integral for you. And you speak words and truth. Like you display your honor. You don't steal because your deep sense of control. You focus on what truly matters and have let go of excess belongings. And you just show up in a non-possessive energy now. I can release this with kindness for my own. If it's compromising my peace to stay here, I'm just going to quietly move away. That's what you're doing. And you're moving, it ain't to go to another person, but it's what that person represents. They put you on that path to your higher self. Beautifully put, eccentric RockStar'Seed. Please continue. So like I said, the Seven of Pentacles is the better energy. It was the overall energy. This is my New Orleans deck. Now let's see. Let's further amplify about this person. So we know she's the Seven of Pentacles. He or she is the Seven of Pentacles. That's also a card of fertility. It's talking about children, about you building abundance with this person. Don't be surprised if you get this person pregnant. Be happy. I think you are, though. Four of Swords. Queen of Wands. Yeah, baby. That's Kylie. The Lovers. And the Two of Wands. So, okay. What I'm getting from this energy, the Four of Swords, is like recovering from heartbreak. This person is conducive to your healing process. This person is conducive to, as long as this person created a space for you that allows you to have the outlet to speak on what bothered you without harboring over it. Because you want to let go of all of that. And you're in the mindset, in the heart space that I release it, I forgive. You know, just by talking to this person's letting you know that it's okay. This person's spiritually equipped to deal with you, not to mention this person bad as a motherfucker. Like, I could look at this person all day and never get bored. This person look good on the eyes. They real easy on the eyes. Look, a lot of red in this picture. It's a lot of passion, a lot of love. Okay, and that snake, see how she's controlling that snake? She can tame it. She has what it takes to tame you. All of you. You haven't even showed a lot of you, but you showed a lot of you at the same time. You don't want to, you show this person, look, I'm not ashamed of my past. I tell you my truth of where I came from and where I'm going, and this person loves you anyway. You see all that fire when she kissed the snake? Gemini, you know how they stereotype you as you being the snake, but what it really means is you're very intelligent, you're hyper intelligent, super intellect, you probably have a really high IQ, and it's right next to the Lovers. You could have been afraid that you wanted to please this person sexually. You might think you don't please this person sexually, but I think it's the opposite. I just really feel like you're in a space where you're moving from stuff that challenged you, that challenged your emotional state and your heart space, and that residue needs to get out of y'all new energy. Like, it's healing it. You don't have to rush that. The Two of Wands is like, I'm coming from that place of stability, or whatever I had that was stabilized, that I was stabilized in, and now I'm shooting for more because I have that new mindset and that new results. It's going to create new results, so I'm going for something different now. That's a lot of purple here. Oh, this person bring a lot to you, Gemini. It's like, I'm quality over quantity. Two of Pentacles. And the Strength. I don't have the imbalances I once did. It's like you could have two people. Balancing career and family is not a hard thing when somebody's in the same lifestyle as you. It's something about y'all being compatible, like well-roundedly compatible. There's always going to be something, though. It's something about this person that's a little different for you, but it's not a deal breaker. It's just a little different for you. This person may go to a different level of spirituality, not like the witchcraft, but they just articulate things in a way that's a little different for you. You don't know if that's going to be conducive. You don't know how your family's going to take to that. You're going to love this person regardless, but you don't know how it may come off to your family. Like, This person don't treat you like a possession. You may feel like that belongs to you. I don't see it in a negative light just because this is the strength card and they call it possession. Or this person, where you're coming from, this person could have treated you like a possession and they constantly had you off balance regarding your family. This is somebody who has your children. So you could already have children. And this person was coming off like you're their possession and you have to choose between who has your children and this possessive ass motherfucker, like who's just objectifying you, meaning it's all about what they can get from you. You see that the difference? This person could be a little heavier set. This person looked like Ursula. And they may not be a bad person, they just come off that way with you because they don't fit in to your family lifestyle because they may not come to the table with that. They come to the table with other qualities, but they're very possessive over you. Like, you might gotta get a restraining order on this person if you want this motherfucker to carry your baby. This motherfucker look like this. Look like the Queen of Wands. Like, she's sexy. And this motherfucker's like, I'm not having it. I'm sorry, Gemini. Let's keep going. Any final messages for Gemini? This reading, it has a lot of delicacy. The Hangman. The High Priestess. I knew it. I knew that's what I was picking up on. And the King of Wands. Now you have a match. Look. The King and Queen of Wands. Instead of referring to this person as something dark in a book, that's your High Priestess. That's your intuition. That's your telepathy. That's also somebody who knows a lot and doesn't speak on it. That's you. That's you and this person. This person, you tapped in. Like, you, certain things you might have brushed off about yourself. This is a strength in you. Like, this is a strength in that person. So seeing this person, I think this person does it in a way that you don't. Maybe this person is public with their supernatural talent. But you have the same talents. Like, we know each other like that. I know this person like that. And then on the bottom, you got the Wheel of Fortune. You got the Marketplace. Yeah, I feel like this person is more public, and it's the World card underneath it. And the Six of Wands. This person has notoriety for what they do. That might be where you may not, some people may not, it could be a group of people who's more religious, but you're coming, like I said from the very beginning, somebody in your family or a group of people that you know, friends or family, may not agree with how this person earns a living or the talent, the way they go about their talent, and how they show up as an empathetic and compassionate person. Because this could be Queen of Wands too. I'm sorry, not the Queen of Wands. Yeah, the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Cups, because they're both, that's a creative energy, that's water and fire. The High Priestess can also be the Queen of Cups, like that therapeutic resource that you need. And for people who are extremists, you may not realize people in religion, they hide behind religion to be dictators. They're not teachers. You may be getting better education about religion through this person. Like, so what? This person can read a person's mind or just pick up on things easier than most. This person's authentic. This person has no problem being true to themselves. That's not a deal breaker for me. But when you listen to your relatives or close friends, they might try to make an issue out of that. It's like, this is my pursuit of happiness. You see this Ten of Swords? That's a painful ending. Anybody who challenge what makes you happy at this point, you're done. You see, he's going to that rainbow. He's going to the light of at the end of his tunnel. So you're going to realize that people just hide behind religion to talk about, to treat you. You realize they treat you like a possession instead of a person. And you can't hide behind religion to do that. Like, that's dictatorship. That's not being a teacher. So now you got somebody who's warmer hearted or lighter hearted like you, that y'all could do that shit together. You may not do it in this way, but the person does it in this way. But it works. You can be more different, but be more right for each other. And this person, the High Priestess in the upright, is a helping hand of God. This person receives her premonition through the dream state, and this person has a one-on-one connection, has a link with the Most High. That's not a witch. Gemini. And then you got the Three of Swords again. So that's a lot of bruised feelings that are being restored for you being with this person. I say continue to give this person a chance. Temperance. Yeah, this person brings you balance. You bring me joy by Anita Baker. So it's like, it's funny to you now. You know, where life takes you. The things that are like an illusion for some people is like it's made reality for you. Like some people think that this kind of success, this global success, is unattainable. You got the Six of Wands, that's notoriety. You're going to be popular because of this person. This person's popular because of you. The World card is a global success, and you got the Marketplace, the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is in the upright for y'all and for her. It's like y'all energies match is going to make y'all bigger. It's going to be like fireworks, like astronomical. It's like a mixture of the 4th of July fireworks and New Year's fireworks all together for both of y'all. And you both feel it, Gemini. So I'm going to stop right there. And you happy and harmonious. And then you got the Three of Wands again. And look who decided to show up. That's your counterpart. That's the Empress. I feel like you think my mother would be proud that I brought somebody like that home, because that's somebody who's strong enough in spirit. Like, that person can go pray for me at any time and it gets answered because they're strong in that. They got strong spiritual muscles. I think that's all I just want to make sure I do everything that aligns with what would make my mom happy. And you sit in contemplation in that with the Hermit card. That's Virgo energy. And the Sun. You see that? It look like a bunch of kids in that fallopian tube. I ain't gonna stop until I get this person like 8 kids. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, Gemini. Until next time.